Taking no shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
Let's do it. Wait a minute. One more time. Yeah. What a flawless victory on that intro, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Welcome to Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, a.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone.
Exactly.
A.k.a. Wanda's son.
Exactly.
A.k.a. Jenna's grandson.
Exactly.
Thank you, guys. Welcome. Episode 145. While I got your attention, make sure you always, it sounds very cliche-ish, but I heavily encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. And the reason is, it is so freaking fun to watch. But that's just me, that's just me, imploring you to do so. But if you choose to, I appreciate you just peeking in. All right. Thank you. But like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. And every Friday around this time, you can catch the podcast streaming at the following streaming channels. That's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very funny brother here. Let me go ahead and do the intros. He is a fellow, well, he's not a fellow, but he represented HP.
Exactly.
He is a stand-up comedian.
Exactly.
He's a father of two.
Exactly.
And everybody said we need to have him on the podcast. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chukk. Nephew. I appreciate it. The bucket hat champion. Yeah. I got a funny shaped head, man. I can't wear a bucket cap. I wanted to so bad. I bought a polo jump. I ain't gonna talk about that.
Pull it off,
I can pull. I know.
This the fisherman head, man. You can pull it off.
I'm gonna next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, wear the bucket.
I'm gonna wear the bucket. The polo with the pink. They're gonna say I'm gonna try to be, because they think already. But me and Cam's podcast dropped at the same time, so folks is like, nah. Don't do that to me, okay? Don't do that. I'm a big fan of Cam and Mason shit. Chukk, nephew.
Yes, sir.
What's cracking, my G?
Everything good, man. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you, man. Sure. Hey, I'm telling y'all, when Chukk pulled up in the spot, he was like, babe, I'm a little light. I'm like, what you want? I thought he would talk about bringing something to, have a party with. Like, I'm not, I don't, party the white boys is, something different.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I can't party like the white boys.
No, we cannot, we cannot do that. Bullshit. Yeah, we can't do that. But, Chukk, let me first say this as I introduced you, and you being a stand-up comedian, because that's how I came across your radar. Like I said, a lot of guys that came, a lot of ladies and guys that came and sat in that chair and was like, you ain't had, Skates was the other guy who said, homeboy.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Skates.
Yeah.
He was like, everybody's like, yo, you ain't had nephew on? I'm like, my nephew? I know I look like but... They was like, no, Chukk. I was like, no, should I? And they was like, man, how does it feel? I mean, I know it's like everybody putting you over, but how does it feel to be respected so soon in your comedy career? All these guys that's doing the circuit now got this love for you, man.
Man, it's like I said, Jay, man, it's just love, man.
Yeah.
Like I only been doing it for 2 years, so
For real?
that type of love right there, like God damn,
Yeah,
okay.
it's kind of
like
it's
it make
like,
me
what
feel
the-
like it's too soon.
too
baby.
soon. Yeah,
Like,
it make you question.
yeah.
A real street nigga, some street nigga shit is
yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like
Told
oh,
us rank that
like,
shit today. I say,
nah, it's love over here though,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Like, and like I said, the reason why they probably, gave me a shout out like that is because I do nothing but show love. Like,
yeah, you're exactly for
you
that.
know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all it is.
No sucker shit. No. Yeah, I don't get that vibe from you. Not when too many motherfuckers vouch. I'm like, this nigga is gold. Like, what the fuck is this nigga got going on? He the next Chappelle or
Man,
something.
I need that shit to transfer into these ticket sales.
Oh yeah, well that's we gonna talk about the business side of the game. So you just said 2 years in the stand-up game
Yes,
only.
sir.
So just to get the perfunctory stand-up podcast questions out of the way, what made you want to do stand-up comedy? Like, what was the motivation 2 years ago? Like, how did that even happen?
Man, I told this story before though, but basically, long story short, me and my wife was doing Christmas party at the crib and stuff. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the segments or games, I guess you want to say,
And house card games.
no. Well, anything
Oh,
like
okay, just a game during the holiday
It was just
season.
like a segment or whatever idea we had to, make the
Party
Christmas
crazy.
party
Gotcha.
better. Like,
Gotcha.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So me and wife just said, "Hey, let's do a comedy show."
Mm.
But the thing about that was, I was the only goddamn comedian.
Nope.
We wanted the whole family to go up there and
So
tell
they left
jokes.
your ass out there.
I was the only one telling goddamn jokes. Like,
And that's funny.
for real though.
Remember, I don't know if you've seen Delirious with Eddie Murphy. It's an old,
Yeah.
I'm dating myself, but
Yes, sir.
that's how Eddie Murphy, they played that in the movie. He went
I know what you
up
mean,
in
yeah.
front of the TV
Yeah.
and started doing the monkey shitting on a person joke.
Yeah, you know how it be with the black family
Yeah, man.
household.
Somebody
It be a
got to be on
talent
Front
show.
Street.
It's a whole talent
Yeah.
show like going on. So
And so did you I'm assuming you didn't bomb, but you didn't kill either, right? Because a black family audience is hard.
no, Jay, I kill.
Oh my God.
I kill. Like, but then it's family though.
Yeah. You can't
So
tell.
it's like,
Yeah.
So that's what made me wanted to start comedy is because my family say I'm funny,
Mhm.
but this family, let me try some jokes on people who don't know, strange.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Smooth,
see, you feel
smooth
what I'm saying?
operator,
So that's
smooth
what
operator.
pretty much got me in the game though.
smooth operator, man.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get started because in order for you, I think, that spark then has to is something in I'm a big spiritual guy. I'm a Christian. I love God, all that shit.
Yeah.
But there's something in the spirit that transitions people from a thought into action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that Christmas party and something, it sparks something, and you just didn't sit on the spark. You put it in action because people think just because you tell jokes like my home Antoine Scott it brought me up one time. He said that nigga funny at the Waffle House.
Yeah. Facts though. Facts. That's facts.
It is different. It's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same. So, and it's nothing to say I don't want to discourage folks from, pursuing whatever they want to pursue, especially, stand-up comedy. I'm not saying that, and I'm by far not the funniest nigga or nothing like that. All I'm saying is it's not the same. There is a difference. And you've seen it.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Like,
Tell me some differences that you've seen. What you thought stand-up was going to be, and 2 years in, so far, what has it turned out to be? What you thought it was going to be?
that's a good question. I appreciate you asking that. What I thought it was gonna be was, nigga, you gotta be funny every time. Like even off stage, you gotta be funny. Cause that's what I thought a comedian was like.
Yeah.
So that's what made me be like, I don't know about stand-up comedy. Cause I gotta be funny every time.
Got to be on all the
You feel
time.
every time you see me, I need to tell a joke. I thought it was that like
My wife would say to that, Yeah, leave that shit at home.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But once well, one of my favorite comedians is Martin. So
Okay, right.
when I watch a lot of people that do interviews that get asked about Martin, they say the same thing. Like off camera, he laid back. He don't even talk as much.
You
ain't doing all that stuff you see on TV. Like,
yeah,
he's really just watching.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, okay, that sounds like me. Like, that's a shout out to Jay, man. Hey, this a real nigga shit right here. I ain't mad at it. I love it. Like, real talk. Like, yes, sir. Right at the crib with.
All right, so I'm sorry that threw me off. We can get back into the motherfucking conversation, you dig?
Yes, sir.
The spark, the family, the difference between what you thought you had to be funny all the time. Martin inspired you. When you saw Martin, he was just like, oh, you heard people.
Yeah, I heard from other people's like Martin never spoke on it though, but I heard from others.
Yeah, he was just
like
laid
he's
back.
Really not that guy we see on TV all the time. He ain't that.
No.
But when the camera's on, he turned into that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, got you. So yeah, that's what I thought.
And then what did you find out 2 years in that what?
I pretty much found out that it's really not all about being funny.
That's some real shit.
About practice.
Just give it the AI joke.
Not a game.
We talk about practice.
Nah, for real. Like practice. That's why I found out. Like,
not a game.
I thought when you on that mic, you need to be funny.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's true. You do,
but
just not every time,
man. Because
you got to work. You got to work out the kinks.
Yes, you need to be funny. I understand that because it's part of the game. But man, it's about who you know, though.
Yeah,
that can get you in the rooms and put you on that mic.
Yeah, that's true.
When you don't know nobody, you ain't got no network. It don't matter how funny you are.
It's like hand to hand, and especially in this town, it's a hand to hand game when you first starting out because just like in everything, I do not speak for all comics that I like and love, and I love all comedians. So. And especially in Richmond and RVA, you know, but when I started back in the early 2010s, it's just like any other circle. Like when you went to, what high school did you go to? Shout out to
JM.
And I went to TJ. I'll talk about that later or differently. But at least I got a nigga from the North here. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, like just like in high school. When ninth grade, or if you went to school with the same people you went to elementary, middle school with, if y'all still cool in high school, you can click up with them. Yeah, you know,
right?
And so it just in adult form. If I went to college with a guy and he's my buddy and he does stand up and I do stand up, and and we already got a social network. And I had a conversation with a comedian last night at the show we did, or the mic we did.
Right.
And she says, "Yeah, I'm so glad you came because I recognized her from a previous mic."
Okay. Yeah.
And I just walked up to her and said, trust me, I was not hitting on. I just said, "You look familiar. Did you do that room, such and such room?" And she was just like, "Yeah. Where do I know the fuck you know you from?"
Yeah, right.
And I was like, that doesn't matter where you know me from. I think you were funny, and and you endear yourself to people. Were people welcoming to you when you first showed up on the scene?
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, because I just hit my partner up, J. Ron, like,
okay,
like this my real friend.
Right.
This ain't even no comedy friends. This my real friend.
Right.
And he been doing comedy for like, at that time, maybe, I'm gonna just say he probably like 6 years in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. I'm gonna say 4.
I could tell you a funny story about if I'm from the West. Shit. Yeah. So, but go ahead. So you already had a friend in the comedy game and J. Ron.
Yeah.
And so that made it easier to, like, when you did decide to do this transition, hey, I see him out at Mike's or see him working out. I feel uncomfortable. I'm getting my sea legs now, but
Yeah.
you want to take it to that next level, and you saying, hey, you done already got to that. You feel like you got to that where you going to that next level, and you can't find a way through.
Nah, I don't think I made it to that next level yet. Like,
Okay.
I'm still building. I'm still trying to build my support base. Like, you know, I don't call it fan base. I call it support base.
Right.
Like, because I need these motherfuckers to support me. Like,
That, I mean, that's the real shit.
You feel me? Like, so.
It's different from a fan because a fan can be a fan, but the support is like 3 shows. I seen the same motherfucker come to 3 shows straight. I went to goddamn Little Caesars to pick up some 2 for 2, whatever, the 2 for joints when my kids were in elementary school.
Yeah.
And homeboy say, I know you did shit at the Funny Bone. And this was when Facebook, you know, you on social media. I'm like, fuck if I know.
Right,
right. But no, all right. So the networking is important, you know.
And that's what I learned too. And to be honest, like, I came in this game with the street mentality. Like I came in thinking like, man, I don't need nobody to know who I am.
Right.
But long as I got some good product, some good dope,
it's gonna
sell.
It's gonna show up. Right?
That's all I thought. Like, if I got some good product,
don't work like that.
That's how it's gonna go.
That's how most dope boys do though when it comes to comedy game. And the show business, I mean, it's just in show business in general. You know, it's not talent. Unfortunately, it's not. It's not talent. You know, we want it to be talent because we think and we know we're talented. Yeah, but it's something. It just in my years, I've learned it just don't work out that way. I can think of a lot of. Let's come up with a rapper you don't. Let's shit on a nigga right now. Come up with a rapper that everybody think is the shit, but Chukk Nephew is like he ain't all that. Yeah, all right. Whew, that support is child support. Thank God we ain't on that. But no, all right. So we're back after some technical difficulties. I'll make sure that looks spectacular on the come out. I got to the 12th. So what's today? A week? I got a week to do edits, man. We're here with comedian Chukk Nephew talking about the stand-up game, how he got into it, what sparked that interest to him, and now what he's seeing 2 years in, the difference than his expectations. And he said, I'm not putting words in your mouth, but you can correct me. I like fans, but I need that support. God damn it.
Exactly. That's facts.
How do you get that support? Like, is it your personality that you come off like a genuine guy?
Hey, it's a lot about my personality. Like, it's about me being true to myself. Okay. You know, showing something different than the people done seen before. Right. Definitely when you on stage. When you on stage, people see, pretty much the same type of comedians. Me. So I try to be different in some ways that make them be like, man,
he ain't like them.
It's something about him that I like.
Yeah.
He did something different. You feel what I'm saying? Something that pointed out to them like, he was the funniest. Yeah. I ain't even gotta be the funniest.
Right. But you know somebody that's support. That's the difference.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so it's one of them like
so big difference.
Yeah, when they see me on stage, it's like
I really fucks with Chukk.
I rock with Chukk and I can listen to him talk all day. I done had that before, like, but I'm like, damn, you can listen to me talk all day.
Don't give a nigga a comment that much time and everything lands.
Hey,
we going to Kings of Men, fucking Six Flags in Disney the same day.
Yeah.
That's like almost getting the perfect room for comics to perform in. First, I said this on a previous episode. It's nothing like doing a show where the audience is coming in preparing to laugh. Like they want to laugh. So
on the best shows.
Yeah, that's where you can kind of stretch your legs a little bit. You're not so your back is not tight. When you took a shit earlier in the day, it was, you know what I mean? Like So, but then you got shows where motherfuckers coming there. I don't know what some of these promoters be doing to get folks to come to a comedy show. And like last night, we had one person that just wanted to fuck up everybody's night.
But see, last night, that was over mic, so it was like I was telling Jeremy, I'm like, hey, to be honest, it's a good thing.
Yeah, she was prepping motherfuckers.
She was prepping
us. She was prepping motherfuckers.
One day we're going to have to go through this shit.
And it's going to be in a bigger room than that.
That's what I told her. I said, bro, we going to be in front of like 300-400 people. And there's going to be one motherfucker like her.
Taking over two.
We ain't never had this practice or this exercise. We don't know how to go about it.
So get quiet, damn.
So,
you don't want shit that you can hear a rat piss on cotton. When that shit happened on a comic freeze, when they getting fucking roasted by an audience member. See, I was, I think me and Craig Worthy was watching, and we both looked at each other. I had already went up, but he was like, I'm chomping at the bit. And he did. He chewed that lady out, and rightfully so. When comics, you haven't got heckled yet, other than like really bad.
Nah, man.
Lucky.
Is getting booed is a heckle? Is that a heckle?
No, that's not
okay.
a heckle.
All right. I just want to stay. I got booed before.
Shit, I done got booed. I done got plenty of times. What comic hasn't, right?
Like, but heckle, I never got heckled like, because like I look at heckling as like, I done been in rooms that like, when you get up on the mic and shit, motherfuckers just start talking over you.
Yeah.
But I never had nobody like, boo, get off the stage, that type shit. I never had that.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Thank
I
God
never had that type of heckle, but I had people that be like, that'll just be like, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing you gotta say right now. But that's what make me be like, man, I gotta hit them with a shock value joke.
Yeah.
Because when they hear that shock value joke, it make them shut it down, shut their conversation down.
What that nigga say?
And be like, hold on, wait. And now they turning their heads like, hold on, wait, what he said?
Yeah.
Now I got your attention. So now I could go into my bit now. I could do what I want to do.
Yeah.
But I gotta hit you with a little shock value just because you won't paying attention to me. You feel what I'm saying?
You gotta read the room. And
Yes,
sometimes,
yes, sir.
I was one that didn't read the room a lot because my reason for doing stand-up in the beginning probably is different from, I don't know how different it is from a lot of beginning comics or comics that's been out there, but breakups. And right after a breakup, and I just wanted to get my esteem back. and I was a sucker for punishment because I was getting booed out of every fucking bike around town. They was like, this nigga is not funny. He is not funny. Promoters was like, he is not funny. And I was just like, y'all can say what you want to, but I know who I am. Like you said earlier, like you came into the game with some self-confidence about yourself. Like, I don't give a fuck how I land, nigga. I'm gonna be all right either way.
But that's one thing I learned too, though, man. Shout out to my boy J-Ron, man. Like,
Exactly.
he said, man, you gotta have a confidence in this game, man.
Yep.
Cause he'll see me at a couple open mics and shows and stuff. And he'll hear certain things I say, and he be like, man. He be like, Chukk, man. Well, he don't call me Chukk. Like I said, he my friend for real.
So he call you Charles.
So nah, he call me LJ or Jizzle. Like LJ is the family name.
Okay,
like,
I got you.
So he'll be like, man, Jizzle, bro, you gotta get some confidence, bro. Like, tell them jokes with confidence, man.
That's about the attitude. So, it's a comic type podcast. At least lately, Taking Those Shorts has been having a lot of stand-up comedians on. That was I wanted to have, was a conversation with stand-up comedians, even from not just RVA, but from around the country. Right. And I'm such a comedy stand-up. I'm a stand-up comedy nerd. Like, I studied the art form. That's what happened when I got off the stage. It was like, okay, how can I, when I do go back, thank God I got an opportunity to go back, but when I do go back, how do I get better?
Yes,
instead of I was the cat that I was always open because I was an energy guy. So I could always do some clown shit. and say some clown shit, but I ain't had no jokes, nigga. No punches, no jokes, none. I had none. None.
Right.
None.
Bullshit.
Yeah, none.
Hey, man.
But that was enough to entertain the crowd, but no jokes. So I was like, and then I felt some kind of way because I was like, I'm a clown. It's a difference.
Okay.
It's a difference as a comedian. You telling jokes and people laughing at you. It's a difference. You ain't got no jokes and people laughing at you. Like, look at this goof ass. You know what I'm saying? And I started to feel that. Lost the confidence, got out the game.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
There are attitudes, and when you say J-Ron was telling you about, you got to come up with confidence, and that's just a big hurdle for beginning comics anyway. Yeah. That's nothing wrong with that. I think, people get confused with confidence and courage, a little bit confused, I think, in comedy. Because it takes courage to go up in front of a bunch of strangers and try to make them laugh. Yeah. But to have anybody, I asked my shrink this one time, I said, why I like fucking eat hoes like I do? And she say, you can still be a good man and fuck hoes. I say, I'm paying her too much. I'm paying it too much, baby. But no, it's a difference. The confidence level will show in the material. And when you got homeboys that's also doing comedy that is pulling for you, that's a big win. That's a big win. Round of applause.
Okay,
Because that's how we work together. We collaborate, we work together, we put shows together. And sometimes you don't want, my wife forever thinks I'm not funny. I could never be I could never be funny to her, bro. I could never be funny to her. So I would never run. I used to run jokes by her.
Yeah.
And she would be like,
smart.
Yeah.
That's smart though.
And she definitely would tell me, don't say that. Don't do that, right? But it's a different opinion because she's a novice. She has never done time on stage. She's don't want to be a stand-up comedian. She has a great sense of humor.
Yeah. But
she don't know. To hear somebody, to have another comedian tell you something that you trust as your homeboy, and let you know, hey, you might be, you don't take it no kind of way. You just say, okay, so it's a big deal, man.
No, for sure.
It's a big deal. And that will help you as you go along this journey, man. Motherfuckers kept, like I said, nigga, your name was ringing bells out here like you was dropping bodies or some shit. I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like,
Shout out to the peoples, man. Shout out to them.
I saw a little bit, I saw most of your act last night, and I'll put you over. The stage presence was just naturally there. Like, it's like it's like you weren't on stage. You of course you physically on stage, but it's a what I mean. Like it's a natural. You could tell the difference.
It's just natural. Like
you can tell.
I get that from a lot of people when they're first. I'm talking about first time seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
They just be like, "Damn, you just naturally funny." Like, cause sometimes I be on stage trying to hunt for a joke, but I just start talking.
Let me just say this. You gotta look, okay? So you gotta look. First of all, like I said earlier, rocking the fisherman cap, the bucket cap. That's probably your trademark already.
Yeah, I'm going.
I see your what do you call that? I'm getting on your emoji, your profile picture on social media. You got a graphic of a brother with the bucket cap on, right?
Yeah.
So already there is a marketing plan. You already, you're carving out your brand.
Right.
All right. And so the when you say you bring some of the street gang to it, I can see that.
That's a fact. Because I bring the street game, the street rules to anything I do, man.
And it kept you
because
around.
that's how I understand things more better. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
you can interpret things.
With the comedy game, like I said, man. Okay, I need some good product. It don't matter if you know me or not.
Right.
But if I got good product, you eventually you could be like, hey, go shout out, go see Chukk nephew.
Going down Fifth
He
Ave.
got that.
Go down
He
Fifth
got the-
Ave.
he got the good jokes.
Through the-
He got the good jokes you need. You feel what I'm saying? You need dumb jokes. Go
Shit, you can write for me, goddamn. You ghostwriting already? Nigga, I'm like, holy shit. This nigga writing jokes for everybody else already. Yeah,
Go
man.
holler at Chukk Nephew. So I look at it like that, man. Like, and then the thing is, you see, with the street game is, I learned when I was doing my thing, and it was the OGs would leave the block after 8 o'clock.
They probably know
But
something.
the young G,
Oh no, y'all ain't going nowhere.
out there till like
Metal
2
Bridge-
in the morning.
The Metal
like-
Bridge and what did y'all see y'all? Metal Bridge and Carolina. What the fuck is that right there? Turnpike and
What metal? We got the Boulevard Metal Bridge. You know,
I'm talking about
What-
where the
what you-
little where the corner store at. It's a little corner store on Metal Bridge. Yeah, we talking some HP Highland Park shit right there.
Yeah.
You
Oh
dig?
yeah, you talking about the Carolina spot?
Yeah, the Carolina
They
spot.
changed the name though. They changed the name, but I know what you're talking about.
The
Yeah.
joint where the
Yeah.
shootouts was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
niggas had the shootout.
Shout out to CMD, man.
God damn.
Yeah. They
I
changed
said-
the name of that corner store though. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
God.
Yes, sir. Like,
I said that took me back, and again, I don't know, what how old you are, and I don't ask folks that. Sometimes I do, but I can tell you a young nigga.
well, I'm 31, man.
Yeah, you a young nigga.
I'm a young. I'm a young
Yeah,
nigga.
so them young niggas, well, yeah, he right. We go in the house at 8. Them niggas is
8,
out
man.
there,
They OGs. They leave the block at 8, man.
and that when the fees
And
come out.
And I'm still out there pumping, man.
Damn, you rich for
And
that.
they, I'm for real. And I'm talking about, I got them knocking on my back door.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we need it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about, I come out there, I see like 10 different fiends. I'm like, God damn. How do y'all know where I live? Like,
Somebody told them Chukk Nephew has the best jokes.
see,
Is it?
that's what I'm saying.
So that's how I get
When
it.
you got good product, it's gonna find the people regardless. If they know your name or not.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at it. Like,
Great way to look at it. Great fucking way to look at it. Goddamn Jay-Z of the RVA comedy game. Goddamn. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck y'all talking about?
That's crazy. That's the first time I heard that one.
It's a beautiful
But
thing.
yeah, that's just how I look at the game, man. For real. Like, my wife say I need to stop looking at stuff like that. But I told you,
no.
that's the only way I can understand this.
Right. Because there's some look, trust, yeah. And I totally agree with you. No, and not to say that I don't want to disagree with Mrs. Nephew, because Mrs. Nephew, you're right too. But
we call her Chukk Niece.
Chukk
We call her
Niece?
Chukk Niece.
That's a
We call her
good one.
Chukk Niece. Like.
Chukk Niece.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
a good one. But damn, what was I saying? Because that was funny as shit. That's the first time I heard that one. Oh my God. All right, so this comedy game, like, what was some of your, like you said, Martin earlier, like, what is, if somebody was to say, describe Chukk Nephew's comedy, like, where do you pull your material from?
Well, I will start with this. Like, my style of comedy is dumb smart. Observation.
Hold on, break it down to 3.
You feel
Dumb. It's dumb.
It's dumb.
Smart.
It's dumb smart.
And observation.
Observational.
All right, I can't take that tag. He said it on there.
It's dumb because the way I approach the joke. You just be like, man, this some silly ass dumb shit. Like, you feel me?
That's exactly what I is.
But the smart part come in when I finish the joke. And you be like, it get a little deeper. You be like,
whoa.
I ain't never look at it that way. Like, okay, I see where he going with it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say my shit dumb smart.
And that's in the comedy world. That's called a turn.
Instead of, because they got with the comedy world, it's more like
Punch, set up, turn.
it's more like they call that what they call it, highbrow
highbrow
style.
Yeah.
See, mine's like a low eyebrow, like, you feel me? But I give you the high eyebrow after the joke is done, like. So yeah.
Like riding I'm trying to say riding a rubber yell.
Yeah. So, like I said, when I approach the joke, you be like, man, this nigga goofy, as silly, as dumb as a bitch right now. But when I finish the joke, you start thinking like, he might got a point.
He on to something.
He might got a point. So
I'm thinking of something like that right now.
That's me right now.
I'm thinking of a topic like that right now. Like, should... Oh, man, I got a crazy one. I ain't gonna say it. I'm going to say that for the Patreon. I got a crazy one like that. For real. Oh, my God. That's sick.
No, for
I'm
real.
a sick motherfucker. I'm about to call you Skates. I don't know how dark your comedy could get.
Well, I don't think I got dark comedy.
No, you don't.
Though.
There's a dark
I ain't got dark comedy.
Yeah, you don't. That's not true.
I might got a few jokes that may seem dark, but that ain't my style.
That ain't your style. Okay.
So yeah. My style, man. I just try to be silly, goofy. I just want people to be like, just laughing. Like,
crazy motherfucker.
Like, this nigga crazy.
Was you like that at JM? Was it a lunch table situation that
Yes, I was like that, but you actually had to know me.
Oh, you had a barrier
because I'm really, to be honest, Jay, I'm really an introvert.
Okay.
If you don't know my personality, you wouldn't even think I'm funny, like
right,
because I wouldn't talk as much around you.
But street nigga shit.
For my partners that know me. Yeah. They be like, man, like I said, they call me Jizzle, so they be like, man, Jizzle funny as a bitch, like. But you gotta know me though to know that I'm funny, like.
That's a certain talent.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a certain talent to have. Do you transition like that? Is there a transition? Let's do this. What was life? I just a little bit more biographical. I'm gonna switch it up for you. What was life growing up as Chukk nephew? Like, who was in the home? Mom, dad, two mom.
Single parent mom. But shout out to my dad though. Okay. But he's not my biological dad.
Same circumstance.
You feel what I'm saying?
I know.
I don't call him stepdad though. But I go to his house summertime. Right. When the summer hit.
When you come up.
Cause my dad, Island Park native.
Yeah, right. He gonna make sure you good.
I'm over there early summer, like he know what's going on, like. But shout out to him too, like. But single parent mom, to be honest. I'm the oldest out of 3 kids.
And you keep going.
So you feel what I'm saying?
Same thing. So me and Jeremy was talking. The episode will be dropping to as of we're recording the episode will drop about another 45 minutes to an hour. But we was talking about dads on it. And same circumstance. My dad is my stepdad. I never called him my dad. And I knew one of the jokes is I knew he wasn't my biological dad by the way he cursed. And Jeremy said how he cursed. I say he cursed like Prince from Purple Rain. And Jeremy he says darn. So that's a joke I'm working on. I just don't know how to say. I can't curse like my dad. But family life is important, and as far as your upbringing is important, and what the kind of material you talk about. So I know you said off air at one point you brought your children on stage, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I done brought my kids to a couple shows. Like they know, like if I gotta have the kids with me, and I'm trying to do a mic or a show, they coming with me, man.
You, ladies and gentlemen, let's be clear so y'all know what this man just said. He has toddlers. Are they even in elementary school? Nigga, are you breaking them the mics down? Like, are you breaking them down?
My oldest, he just graduated, so he going to kindergarten now. Like,
I thought you was about to say high school.
No.
So I'm really thinking you bringing kids into the bars or the spots where you doing mics in?
Sometimes. If I'm a father, I'm a father. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, but I'm a father every day. Right. Let that be known, but. Sometimes wifey might gotta work, so
you gotta get this time in.
I got the kids, and I be like, man, I need to get some time on the mic, man. I bring them with me.
Boy, I tell you, let me hit you. So you got your headphones on, but
I'm a man. I'm 40.
He a man, ladies and gentlemen. That's a man. I ain't ashamed to say it. That's a working man. He James Evans of the RBA comedy scene. God damn. This nigga done breaking famous down this bitch.
Dead ass though.
Dead
man.
ass.
That's for real.
That mean you love the game. I mean, of course, a father's gonna always, a papa bear gonna always take care of his cubs and all that. So that ain't no question.
Got to.
The dedication to do such a thing.
Yeah.
I know my wife would have said, nigga, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
She barely let me in the house with them when they was young because I burned hot dog water and almost set the house on fire. Yeah, I'm not a cook.
Not the hot dog water.
Yeah, nigga, you know you just let the shit in and forget. You just smoked the L and put the shit on and forgot.
That bitch thing evaporated.
I done blew up the whole goddamn apartment complex in that bitch. She called the goddamn fire department kids outside and they pull up some shit about that bitch. She said, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
I wish I could play a sound effect for that. I said, I don't know, but she knew because the fire people was there. She was like, you got high and forgot the goddamn shit. I was like,
you must have went to sleep.
Yeah,
you went to sleep.
I was go. I called out sick that day. And she was like, oh, you called out sick? You could pick up the kids there. So I go smoke. I said, I tired of shit just right. Kids get picked up at 3. I smoke both 1 or 2 because they gonna want to come home, man. Like your kids was when I called you. Chukk had a goddamn romper room going on back there.
Sound like a daycare with only 2 kids though. Like, they turned up, man.
Man, talk about being a father, man. What was that?
It, man.
How is that? Like, what was your life going? What was you doing? And you married. And you doing this comedy thing, man. Family man, guy.
And that's what they call me when I got them kids with me. They call me the family guy. Like giggity. Yeah. That's facts. Like so, man. I love being a father, man. Like when I had my first, because before I had my firstborn, I ain't really know what my why was in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when after I had my son, my why was, nigga, your why is to be a father.
First thing and foremost, right? First thing and
so I'm like,
foremost.
okay, I got you now. I'm listening now. I see what the why is now. Okay, bet. So I love it, man. Like,
especially if we come from backgrounds where, like I said, my dad, he was around, but he won't in the house.
Yeah.
And I was like,
man, my real dad, man, I only seen him one time. I swear.
I think I only seen my real dad.
That was at 1 year old.
I might have seen him at a half a year. Oh no! I just remember. I said, "What this nigga doing over here?"
I seen my real dad one time.
Yeah, it's
one time.
I tell you this: over my years on this earth, it does men these days, especially in what we call, I made a joke about it last night. I'm in my soft dude era, and it's no Drake, but I'm just in more of a self-awareness space that, it's all clicking and making sense. And when it's all clicking and making sense, your comedy is better. You're not in the back of your head thinking about a lot of shit. Yeah. It just comes and you're at peace with a lot of shit, and then you could just be yourself and you don't have to worry about, do I sound like this nigga? You know what I mean? I was just so relieved when I got through that shit. So, I kudos to you, man, for pushing through, being a dad, bringing your kids to the shows.
Yes, sir.
And shit, they better be if you don't get a laugh from your kids, shit.
Exactly.
Man, shout out to my kids, man. Levi and Leo, man. Because they really think daddy is funny, man.
Ain't nothing worse than my wife, my kids is like, Dad, you're not funny. So you are with it, Chukk Nasty. Chukk Nephew.
They really think I'm funny, man. But they still young right now, though, Jay. So
Yeah, we give him the chance,
as they
right?
get older, like they be like, "Dad, he ain't funny."
Give him a chance. But same thing I said. Same thing I said last night. I said, yeah, give him a chance. But shit, when my middle son came home from college,
Yeah,
it's the shit he told me he was getting into.
yeah.
He was down south. He was down in North Carolina, and he left here, my son, and he came back a whole motherfucking man and then some. God damn it! And I was just like, because we had that rapport, and we talked a lot. Even when he was down there, we was talking. And I'm not going to embarrass you, son. So go ahead and cut the podcast off right now. I'll say that for the Patreon, and you can hear that story, you know. But yeah, man, these young, I mean, what they call them YNs. I don't like young niggas. Okay, what these YNs is about it. They came up different. You know what I'm saying? They seen a lot. They done seen how much we done fucked up. You dig? And they smarter than us. I give credit to the young for sure. You know, so always wore a bucket hat. Always. You just got LL Cool J type thing?
It was damn near, yeah. I would say always, to be honest. Like it always been my style, to wear a bucket hat. Like,
same thing for me. I
was like a bucket hat and a book bag type guy.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? So
it
always been kind of my style. Like, so people knew, like, oh yeah. That's LJ right there walking. Like, they can see me from miles away, like, yeah, that's LJ, because he got the bucket hat on. I can see him right now. Like, so they know, yeah, that's what it is. Like, so that always been my style, like, for sure. Like, but I just, like, I was just told recently, like, you got to brand that. You got to market that, like, so, hey. That's what I'm doing.
What he doing? Like typical street nigga shit. Like so, somebody, brothers like, yo, you own something? Yeah. And he was like, no.
Because a lot of people, when they see me go on stage, they'll be like, man, that guy was funny. But sometimes they probably don't remember my name. But if they be like, man, if they go to the promoter or the host or something, like, man, the guy with the bucket head, that guy was funny, man. So
promoters love that shit.
I'm the only person with a bucket head.
Promoters love that.
So they know, like, oh, you talk about Chukk nephew, like. Nope. So yeah, so I just started be like, hey, this might be me then. Like,
you're on to something, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're on to something.
Man, you gotta listen to the people, man.
Hey, man.
You gotta listen to the people, like. The people gonna tell you what you need to be selling.
Yeah.
So I listen to the people.
Yeah. Don't give them some shit.
If
that
you
they
don't know
want.
my name, but you know, be like, nah, the guy with the bucket head, he was funny. I like him. Like, well, the bucket head is what I'm selling then.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
Don't go against the grain. Go against the grain. Go against the audience. You know, get the audience on your side. It's always important. Take a quick break here, Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm the host, Jay Grizzly Green, aka Mr. Lee No Meat on the Bone, episode 145 with Mr. Chukk. Now, I keep saying it because I had Grayscale on here. Chukk nephew on the building. Let me go ahead and pay some bills here. I got 3 sponsors, Chukk.
That's what's up.
They all, yeah. I got so this episode is brought to you by, and this portion of the podcast is brought to you by. And this portion of the podcast, so when we come back, make sure you listen to so and so and so. I just ain't recorded them.
Oh, okay.
I got them on board. I just ain't recorded, so I'm doing all that shit right now.
Some real nigga shit right here.
It's like, I got you. Because I know, nigga, you know how you can nigga tell you he got you. You can't tell him that shit again. You cannot tell a nigga twice, I got you. No, he ain't gonna let you get to a he ain't gonna let. I'm lucky they let me get to the I got part. Yep, because the way these podcasters games go, it get grimy out here. No, I'm fucking with y'all. Good podcast so far. We'll be right back in just a few. Thanks for taking the time out to listen to Taking Those Shorts podcast. We'll be right back in just a few.
Hey, that's nice.
Thank you.
I ain't lying to you. This
We
nice.
talking about practice.
I like it.
Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay.
Do you think Rick was the #1 son? Like, do you think?
We come back to episode 145 of Taking No Shorts podcast with a question of the day. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 145 of Taking No Shorts podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. And every Friday around this time, you can catch the live stream at the following streaming channels: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at Taking No Shorts podcast. Comedian Chukk Nephew in the building.
Yes, sir.
He had a question for your guy.
Yes, sir.
Leading into the intro, and the question was, do you believe
Ric Flair was the #1 stunner?
Damn. Yeah, that's a double entendre in and of itself.
Forget Birdman.
Yeah,
Was he the #1 stunner?
Oh, he was tagging some hoes. I hope he won't do it with, but yeah. As a wrestling guy, I have this debate with my wrestling friends come on sometimes, and when you say stunner, I think of the Stone Cold, because then we got The Rock. So it's like if you ask me, I got a Mount Rushmore of pro wrestlers, and three of my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
Randy Savage, Ric Flair, Stone Cold, and The Rock. That's my four. If you got four, you can. I know you might have came from a different era.
I ain't a big wrestling fan. I'm gonna be honest.
Good.
I played with the toys though.
Yeah,
the action figures.
Yeah. What kind of toys?
But if I had if I had to say, I had the ring and everything.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Official.
If I had to say though, I would say Sting.
Sting. Okay, hold on. Exactly. Yeah.
The Rock.
Rock.
Gotta throw The Rock in there.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jeff Too Hardy, man. I like
Jeff Hardy too. Jeff Hardy had he might have been a fiend.
The world, man.
He might have been a fiend, but and he literally was out here wilder. You could have definitely served Jeff Hardy. Yeah. Of course, he would be on your fucking radar.
He had to be out here doing the world, man.
Take your time, sir.
Man,
take you back to your childhood.
Okay, I will. Man, I'm gonna say Undertaker.
Yeah,
only
because
I was afraid of that guy. Like, every time he come on the TV, I try to be like, I ain't trying to watch this right now. His intro, I'm like, I'm not trying to watch him. Like, but shout out to Undertaker.
My son, I took him to WWE. He's 89.
Yeah.
I had him at 17 years old. And we and him went to the Coliseum, and the Undertaker came out. This nigga climbed up my leg and my arm like a monkey. It was choking me up by my neck. He said, "Daddy, you can do it." I said, "Yo, this fucking Undertaker, nigga. He a real regular nigga. Like he could catch it just like anybody else."
Man.
But tell that to how old were you? Tell it to a young Chukk Nephew.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's how I thought about him. Like,
man,
his intro had me like that. I said, "Nah, I can't." No.
The intro had y'all little niggas.
Yeah, it had me shook. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's why. It's like, yo,
shout out to Undertaker.
I wish I used to have wrestling intros on the soundboard.
Okay.
I wish that was because I got Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, but I wish I'd have known that. I would have had that up there for you. All right, we are here with Chukk Nephew, comedian extraordinaire, man. What is, and I'm interviewing him, we kind of shooting the shit as well. We was talking about, we got a little off track earlier because we got into an HP conversation because I was like, what's that corner store right there? And the shootout, the next thing you know, the battery went out on the camera. Something crazy happened, man. But thank you. I appreciate your patience and working through some of my technical difficulties here on this self-produced podcast.
Yes, sir.
One of the questions I wanted to ask you is, it's to comedy as well. Like, where do you see yourself in this thing? Let's do short term, a year from now. Do you have a short term goal for this thing and a long term goal? You don't have to put the long term because we don't want to jinx it, but we can do short.
Okay, a year from now, I just, like I said, I'm be honest. A year from now, hitting more mics, of course,
right.
Getting on more shows, of course, building the support base even more. So just more of what I'm doing already. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
You care about that social media thing?
Yeah. I care about the social media. At first, I didn't like. Cause I just only had an Instagram at first, but when I started getting into the comedy game, and people are like rocking with me, they was like, "Bro, you gotta get more than just an Instagram." You gotta. That's how you build your support base, like,
yeah, man.
Because the support base I got on Instagram might not be the support base with Facebook.
No, Facebook is my group. That's an older group.
Yeah, with the support base with Facebook might not be the support base with TikTok or something. TikTok, yeah. You feel me? So I'm like, dang, okay, understand. Then, like I said at the beginning, I look at everything as
from the street game.
Man. So I'm like, damn. If I got multiple products, I can get more money. So that's how I looked at it.
And so far, how's that working out? Pretty good, right?
No, it's working out real good. Like, it's working out real good. Definitely when you get that clientele,
this nigga have a flashback.
That spend nothing but hundreds or better. Oh my God.
Probably. I like when you told me this nigga Jay, you got to talk about he looked like a straight RuPaul out this bitch. Let's see what we can get out of his ass. I'm fucking with you, man.
Nah, you were good though, Jay. Like, my first time meeting you, I'm like, yeah, nah, bro, seem cool. Like, I'm like, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, on the strength.
Yes, sir.
Best Christmas gift you ever got?
Best Christmas gift. I'm gonna say, I don't think it wasn't a Christmas gift though, but my son. Cause my son, he was born in November 20th.
Exactly.
So I looked at him as like
he's a holiday baby.
Yeah,
he's a holiday baby.
I'll say my oldest son, man.
That's like a great blessing. So he could get two gifts. You know, right?
He definitely
one of my cousins was born on Christmas Day. Trey, so shout out to Trey. But Trey, she get two. She was like, I don't get two gifts. You always been saying that.
Yeah.
I get one gift now.
Yeah, I say my son, man. Like,
sports team, favorite sports team. Knicks playing
like
with in the sport. Do you pick the sport? I'm just being random right now.
Well, you know, it's the finals right now. Yeah. So I'm a Boston Celtics fan. Like, Boston.
I can see that.
I'm a Boston fan.
Everything's possible. Kind of KG type shit, right?
Yeah, I'm a Boston fan. Like, you know, shout out to the truth.
I ain't even hit
Paul Pierce.
Yo, that nigga Paul is bugging on a lot, right?
Even though, man, my cousins be like, why you like Paul Pierce? He ball too slow. Like, nigga, I talk slow. So I love Paul Pierce.
He made you feel important.
Yeah, he made me feel important. And that nigga would give you buckets. Yeah, let's not act like he won't give you buckets.
Yeah, that's crazy shit right now, right? Yeah, because
shout out to Paul,
the slowest crossover the Eastern Conference for 15 years, man. That joint was coming from a mile away.
Shout out to Paul,
man. him and the young lady got a podcast. I be watching their clips and shit because he on that motherfucker. Man, what a life!
He talking that talk.
Shit. Yeah.
He's talking that talk.
That's what the Patreon. So y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm setting that up. That talking that shit part, you got to pay for a fuck around with Jay Grizzly. Goddamn it, Jay Grizzle, you gonna have to hear it from me. I ain't on the celebrity level as a Paul Pierce, so I gotta I gotta find some way to get some traction, and I ain't asking for. I ain't beating niggas over the head. You know what I'm saying? There's a little something, but you got to get you. Here's what I say: I make my content so good, my guests are so good. I have so many good guests, including you, that if we cut this off, they're gonna, like you want them coming back. You want them coming back, and that's why I want. That's how I want to grow my audience here.
Yes, sir.
What is the? I'm doing rando questions here with comedian Chukk Nephew.
Man, throw them at me, man. Let's go.
Yeah, these what do you think about? I don't know if you saw the Kevin Hart roast.
The roast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Kevin Hart roast.
And what do you think about Tony Hinchcliffe and that Kill Tony crowd?
Man,
that joke.
I'm gonna be honest. This is my opinion only.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need. Is you speaking on the George Floyd, Jane? I know you are.
Yeah.
The George Floyd, Jane, bro, wasn't like it was a like you had a. You mean itself wasn't a hitter?
Of course not.
For
no. It nerve some because of delivered it. So one of said that shit.
Yeah,
it'd have been different. But who delivered it? And who it's for?
Understood.
Not that no. I get it. If the joke the joke wasn't good, that's the first, honestly, Chukk, that's the first legitimate argument I've had to be like, who the fuck cares? The joke wasn't good.
The joke wasn't good, to be honest.
Exactly.
But you know who had a good joke though?
Who that?
That boy Pete Davidson.
Oh, you talking about
when you talked about what dude that got shot in the neck?
Yeah.
What's him?
Yeah,
I forgot his name, but y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Charlie Kirk.
Pew.
Pete Davidson had a good ass joke for him, like. But I understand black folks. I understand us. You don't want no white people talking about our history. But hey, man, the joke won't good, man.
Pete Davidson I think he's biracial. I think he's multiracial. I think so. He can. That's probably explains why.
Shout out to Pete. Man. Pete had a great ass joke.
I think he's a funny comedic actor. Funny movies you like coming up?
Yeah.
What funny movies you like?
Funny movies I like. Damn. Okay.
You didn't skip. You watched it all. If it came on right now, you sitting down and you watching and you rolling one up, you blowing one in the wind.
Okay.
You're on the list.
Money Talks.
Exactly.
Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. It's like I gotta play that if that come up, like whatever.
Charlie Sheen, a wild boy.
Hey. Shit, is Friday a funny movie though?
Yeah, of
course. Friday a funny movie?
Depends on what strain you. Yeah, it depends on what time of day.
Like.
Yeah. Depends on what time of day you don't watch the shit.
Yeah.
If you smoked or not.
I think Friday is a funny movie.
It's hella funny. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's a fucking comedy. It's not a
Some
hood
people
movie.
may not look at it as a comedy.
Oh, it's a total fucking comedy. I mean, you know how many classic lines was delivered in that? You ain't got no smoke. Smoking 20 twin.
Yeah.
I mean, they just wait.
Nah, that's facts though.
I was about to say.
And okay,
go ahead.
I'm gonna just end it with the top 3. I gotta say, I'm gonna say Billy Madison.
Oh my God, man.
Adam Anderson.
Adam
That nigga's a
Sandler.
genius.
Adam Sandler is a genius in y'all generation. And the reason all of my kids watch that. My little Nicky. He's like little. If you don't know, if you never seen Little Nicky, it's an Adam Sandler movie. Adam Sandler, big comedic actor, SNL and all that. it wasn't his most highly touted movie, but this shit was hilarious. And one day, I mean, granted, I was high as a motherfucking kite, but my son is sitting down. And my son was like 8 or 9. We sat down on the couch and we tripping watching Little Nicky, and he was like, "Dad, this is the best movie ever." And I was like, "You're right."
Hey, man.
So Adam Sandler's a great fucking list, man.
Adam Sandler, he like, man, I think he underrated.
Totally
man.
underrated.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Totally underrated.
The man is genius, man. When it comes to the movies, man, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, is that something you would see yourself doing, movies? If an opportunity arose one day?
Nah, for sure. Like, I can see myself doing movies, playing the movies, you know, whatever the case may be, for sure.
Yeah, man.
But I would love to do a movie with Adam Sandler, bro.
You'll be the dumb observational. What's the third one? Dumb smart
observational comedian. I would love to do that with Adam Sandler.
Just funny to me.
Yes, sir.
That's just hilarious. I don't know if you
sir.
just. I mean, I know you came up with that, but that's very creative. You know, to describe your comedy.
What? Oh yeah. No, facts, because it started with life, man. Like a lot of, you know, as people can hear now, I talk so slow. People always ask me, "Why you talk slow?" And I'm gonna be honest, Jay. Shit, I rode the short bus.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
On 8th grade year, I rode the short bus.
You had an IDP.
Yeah, so one thing about it, the short bus got AC.
Yeah.
The regular bus ain't got no AC. Y'all niggas hot while I'm cool in the back seat. Like. But just stuff like that, and just the way I think about things and say things.
You looked at a life and from that point of view. Great point you made. Is from that point of view, especially if you feel like it was just, you used the word separated. I remember when both of my sons, when they say, "Hey, something's going on," you know, something's going on. We don't know, but something's going on. And then even when my nephew, he on the spectrum, and my mom would always say, "Don't." And I'm the oldest. Like you, the oldest.
Yeah,
right?
I'm the oldest. Yeah,
you know. If something happened to her, don't let them treat your nephews. You know, my brother's not going because they Muslim. They'll, you know, how Muslims.
for sure, like, yeah.
You know, but that's just not just Muslims, but any father. You know, but just don't let people shun them. You know, that because that affects your psyche. Now, to your credit, you flip the shit just like it's like I see the world is crazy and it was funny. And that's what I was going to talk about, Chukk. That's why I write when I do little comedy writing sessions here. Me and Joe Skates, y'all check that out on the Patreon. That's coming out. And when we punching stuff up, or just, you know, and it's recorded, so we know whose idea it was. You can't say, even if motherfucker get big, you can say that was my joke. No, nigga, I got that shit right here. I got that shit right here, nigga. No, I take that shit to a fucking trademark lawyer. Immediately.
I feel that.
Hell yeah, nigga. I came up with that shit, but we write and we come up with stuff and we use attitude words from the comedy Bible, hard, weird, scared, and funny, to get, if you're having an issue with coming up with material or writing a joke or fine-tuning a joke, this formula has worked for me. And not to say that it's supposed to work for everybody else, hard, weird, scared, or funny. And anybody that's available to the public, she should give me some money for saying that shit, the author. But when you say, you know, to be honest, I was right now, I don't even know if that's a joke or not, but the shit is hilarious to me, because the turn or the way you can deliver it and drop them down a hill. Now you got them, because they got beating hearts. The audience, like, you know, you talked about wrestling a little bit. When you in a groove on a comedy stage, you can feel the ebb and flow with the. I could.
For sure. No, I can feel it too, for sure. Like,
you can feel if you're losing them.
Yeah.
You can feel if you got them.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's a dance, right?
And that's I'm gonna be honest, Jay. Like, that's a problem I really have, is like reading the crowd though. Like, I can tell if they into it.
Mm-hmm.
but I can't tell if they not into the shit. Like,
You don't give a fuck. You probably don't give a fuck.
Maybe so.
Right.
Like, yeah.
I mean, that's a freedom. Don't let me tell you, sir. That is a freedom you should hold on to. Because not all comics got it like that. I got it. Everybody has their early comic cherry, like, you know, or your first base, second base, third base. I'm using all kinds of metaphors to describe it. But how comfortable are you? And this is a question. How comfortable are you in your comedy? We talked about the confidence part.
Yeah.
That's going to come because you're funny. Like you say, you got the product, like, right? But your jokes, you like your jokes, right? I mean, you believe in your jokes.
Yeah, you know, if I think it's funny, if I think the joke that I written down is funny, or that I just have on that day, like, that think is funny, I'm going to say it, like, you know, we gonna see if it's funny or not.
That's
like,
that's it.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
we gonna see it. It's no harm, no foul if it don't work out. Because we family, man. We got we got bigger stuff in life. We done seen probably some bigger shit in life
for sure.
You know, so. But of course, we wanted to work, man. We wanted to work. I held on to some jokes for entirely too long sometimes because they were so partial to me, you know, and it was like I just want the audience to want them to understand me, you know. I want them to feel what I'm talking about. But how can you do such a thing in like a 5 or 10 minute set? You know, I don't know, but you know, I mean, honestly, a lot of folks get over with personality. You know, you have a very distinct look, a very distinct delivery style. So. And you come from a generation, especially now in Richmond and the RVA, like you said, J-Ron, what's the other brother name that's big on social media?
Well, he ain't from Richmond though, but
he's talking about South Chesterfield niggas.
Yeah, I'm talking about Lazarus.
Hamlin,
shout out to him.
Yeah, so he always talk about his right. Yeah, you up here though. He's funny as shit though. Funny as shit. But I tell people all the time. I was telling a comic last night, man, it is a great time to be in comedy. In the RVA,
so,
you know, and
shout out to Remo though, Remo Mills, Remo Mills,
Remo old head now. He old head too.
He is old head. I did not know he was that old. I'm gonna be honest. But he, when I had did one of his mics, man, he hit me. While he was introducing me, he said, "Man, hey Chukk. My daddy know your daddy." Like,
he fucked you up, right?
Yeah, I'm like, God damn. I'm like, I know you. I'm like, how old is this nigga? Like,
look, if we start running down some Highland Park names,
shout out to Remo.
Yeah, Remo. I remember. Shout out to Remo.
Yeah.
What is that?
You better come on.
What the fuck is that?
Stop playing, Remo.
Gotta get
Remo hit me with I got something going on. And I understand, it's a busy guy. When you booked and busy, you got to get in where you fit in. So,
Understood.
So I said, yo, man, I get it. Just come when you can. Pause. You know, just get here when you get here. Because he's funny as shit. But,
for sure.
Yeah, now I done forgot, but lost my train of thought. This strain kicking in.
My fault.
No, you good. Shit. You good to the motherfucker. Oh, JM, high school, no college?
You tried community college.
Yeah,
community
you tried that
college.
shit.
Yeah, I tried it.
Yeah,
but
right. It was like,
I'm gonna be honest, Jay. I tried community college, but when I was going to college, going to my class with a gun and some weed on me,
you ain't really.
I felt like this won't for me.
Typical.
This not for me right now. Like, my mind was on a whole different level.
Yeah.
Like,
but you tried though.
I tried. I tried because of my mama.
Yeah, amen.
You know,
Amen.
the mama's been like, you gotta go to college. But I'm gonna be honest, Jay, I ain't gonna do that with my kids. Like,
put it on them.
Because this type of economy we in right now,
it's tough.
I don't want to force my kids to go to college and then you got to pay on the motherfucking student loan, like, or something like. You feel me?
I could tell you the numbers.
You
man.
feel
The
what
shit
I'm
is
saying?
astronomical. The shit is it's rigged. Even my kids say the same thing.
Yeah.
It's rigged, Dad. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. I'm not going. I mean, because I was a college dropout. I spent when I came off of them student loans, it felt like I came off child support. Shit, it felt like I came off child support. I
I'm
could touch
still
it.
paying on the motherfucking life.
Yeah, it shit is tough, man. It is like, I was to do politics. I try not to do as much politics anymore, but eventually it's going. All of this shit is going to. The money side of the game going to fall down. Great Depression type shit. I always say black folk gonna be all right because we know what tough times look like.
Yeah, we
it's
do.
The motherfuckers
that's facts.
The motherfuckers that don't know what to do when they don't know how to let a hot dog burst in the pan. They're the niggas that I'm on to the teeth.
And I feel like that's what my kids are.
Yeah, amen.
My kids gonna be them kids like, I don't know what to do right now, Daddy. Like, they gonna be one of them kids like when the hard times come, it's gonna be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
No, you got time because they're young. You got time, and they got a lot of life ahead of them. They're gonna see a lot in these upcoming years. It'll be scary. I mean, I had my son, and like I said, at 17 years old, and it took a village. When I tell you, it took a village. None of this you see here, ladies and gentlemen, would not have happened if it wasn't for our families being there in our corner and being supportive for us in every endeavor. And I think I'm going to name this episode "Support and Supportive." Because that's what we started talking about earlier. Like this crowdsourcing of support that you're getting in the comedy world, man, is a thing to behold. Talk about something. Oh no, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do bad choices before we wrap.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's since you and the missus and Chukk Niece. You and Chukk Niece do the call, do the house parties and liven it up a little bit. Or we could do a hot take, but it's gonna be some crazy shit fitting to happen here on Taking No Shorts podcast, because he done did the whole goddamn thing of Tito's and he eyeballing the goddamn De Leon like, Rizzo, you might like to let me. So this is when niggas get loose. If niggas get loose on the podcast, this is what I hit on with, niggas. So you pick a random card.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick a random card, then I ask you. All right. And then you pick one. This is where I'm pretty. Did you lose your virginity before your 16th birthday? How old were you when you lost your virginity? What was that like?
When I lost my virginity, man,
it wasn't no essaying or nothing, right? It wasn't no traumatic. I could pause this shit at any time, but
we're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling because
we don't get nobody caught out.
I don't know if I lost my virginity this time.
Did you nut?
I did nut though.
You lost your virginity.
Okay.
You lost your virginity.
Well, one of my partners when I was like 8 years old.
Oh Jesus.
His older sister was maybe like 14 or 15 at the time.
Mm-hmm. She made you feel something funny down there.
And yeah, she made me do something. So I don't know.
We fist bumping that shit because that shit happened. That's real shit.
Like, so
talk about authenticity.
If that was the case, then but when I lost my virginity officially, I was at least 12 years old.
Man, that's still young, boy. We still doing that. I said, I had my son at 17, nigga. Boy, when a girl looked at me in the hood, and usually it was never us. I don't know about your circumstance. It was not me that was pining to get laid when I got laid. It's usually the young lady who is pursuing some type of physical activity, because in my situation, when I lost my virginity, I'm like, oh shit, what are you doing? Like, now, once we here, we got to do something. We can't.
Facts though. Like,
once we here, nigga, we can't go back.
That's facts. That's facts, man. For real, like.
Because then if I go back, like, imagine that conversation when you was about to lose your virginity, and as a dude, the girl comes on to you, You get ready to lose your virginity, and you back out. Imagine that day afterwards. That the thought process, like to a boy or a man, like he must picking some wrong card because he going through this shit. He like,
nah, I'm telling you, yeah.
he piggybacking those. So, all right, what you got there, Chukk? Nephew? Go ahead. I'm gonna answer.
My first one was, do you support polygamy? Like,
yeah, spell that again. Say that again. Polygamory. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna
be honest, Jay. I don't even know what that means, bro. Like, what does that mean?
Oh, this is a moment.
That's why I started choosing other cars. Like, what the fuck do that mean? Like, what polyamory mean? Like, I don't know what that shit mean, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh my God, this is
you gotta tell me what that shit means, bro. I don't know.
All right. First of all, I appreciate your honesty. Okay.
I don't know.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Hold on.
Talking about practice.
Not a game.
Not a game. Not a game.
Press conference. We talking about practice.
We're talking about practice.
Not a game, Chukk, nephew.
Not a game.
Not a game. All right. So polyamory is when people, or it's when a couple believes in an open relationship and they got multiple people involved in a land. And so it's like a threesome.
Side chicks.
Yeah. Yeah. But nigga know though. The nigga know. The bitch, I mean the girl know.
The girl know.
The girl know. So it's like having a side chick, but she know.
Okay.
And she's okay. Not only does she know, she okay with it. She's not only does she know and she's okay with it, she is, she's in it. Like she's diving. I'm trying to give the audience.
Okay. Nah.
Now you get it?
Like the car say, do you support
polyamory? Polyamory. Jesus. You say polyamory. I go say this shit wrong now. Polyamory.
Polyamory.
I support it because I support everybody. Everybody's able. I mean, especially if it's a loving relationship or definition of relationships. Like I support it wholeheartedly if it's between consenting adults. Everybody been open, honest, literally open, but honest about it. Everybody on the same page. If that's what everybody want to do, then who could be mad at that? I can't be mad at that. I would never tell anybody no. Don't do that. It might not work for me. I got my stories, but I'll say that for the Patreon.
Like same thing though, Jay, man. I support it.
Right.
I support it. Believe me, I do, like, because I always look at things like this, like, what's an entree without a side?
Yeah, you need a side.
If you don't want your man to cheat, ladies, let him have something on the side too. Then
you need. It's a lot
because you don't go to McDonald's and just order chicken nuggets. You never do that. You at least get you a chicken nugget combo with some fries on the side, or at least a drink. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. That's all I get. Like,
fair enough. I get you. I get all putting the hands up because you gotta you qualifying it, which you have to get it across. That's exactly what we're saying.
That's pretty much what it is, though. Like
if you can't. I mean, sometimes you know. Well, hold on. Give me a second. Sometimes you can eat a steak, a really good steak. You can eat a really good steak, and you don't. I take that. That's bullshit. Because you can still, like, I've had a really good steak, but it's garnished with something. So something with it. It ain't just the steak by itself.
You got something else on the side. With it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, something's with it.
Because I was trying to find a way. Believe me, Jay, I got a joke like that that I'd be like, man, what's an entree without a side?
Yeah.
See, ladies just think, oh, a drink ain't a side, or a sauce ain't a side. It is a side because it quenches his thirst or hunger.
Yeah. Keep them spry.
and keep them good.
Yeah, keep them off the money.
Cause you not just, man.
I see your
Some people may eat dry fries or something.
if that's your taste.
If that's your taste.
But it ain't our taste.
But at least if you want a little flavor on that motherfucker, you sprinkle some salt on it.
Yeah. You
That
should.
salt is the side.
But then, all right, so I'm gonna play ladies devil's advocate. The lady gonna say, well, I don't my taste buds don't go that. My taste buds don't require so much je ne sais quoi, it just doesn't. But here's what I say to people that are on the other side of this. Even if you don't have a wide palate, have the understanding, like when it's being explained to you in this manner, understand where it's coming from. Like understand the shape of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's it. That's all I ask for is like understand that there is a why do we have the word?
Right.
What is the fucking reason for it?
Also, I guess as I'm thinking now though is, okay, ladies, if you don't want your man to have a sad woman involved in what y'all got going on, and when your man start putting it down on you, but you not getting to that level or that
it ain't doing it for you.
Point,
right.
You go get the motherfucking toy. That is the sad nigga.
Yeah, that is the
you
rose.
Feel what I'm
that
saying?
Rose to put a lot of niggas
you be
out
like,
of
hey, boo, I gotta get the rose out of here.
That rose to
because I need to reach my orgasm.
They put mad niggas
because
out.
Hey, that's what happens.
Niggas done left because they in the same lease.
Hey, some nights we can't make you reach your orgasm, ladies.
Ain't nothing. I mean, I think.
But hey, if you got something on the side,
has joint ever pulled that?
You will always get there.
I'm trying to think that a lady ever pulled out a vibrator after we did it. If she did, I didn't know about it, but I could only imagine. I'm sure she did because I'm not, who the fuck about it? But I don't want to know. I don't want to. I'm like, I don't, see no evil, hear no evil. I don't want to see it. I don't need to know it.
Right.
But honey, cut the podcast off now. Leave it. Don't leave it for me to see. Don't leave it out.
Yeah.
Come on. Where's the discretion at? Like, show me some respect.
But like at least with my wife, she have it in the dresser.
Yeah, but show some respect. Hide it from me. Don't. That's like you walking up in the house with the nigga saying, "I'm about to fuck him." Like, so don't. Yeah. Like, come on. I said last night, man. They don't care. They don't love us.
Hey, man.
We just here so we don't get fined.
No, facts don't lie.
We just here. So I'm just here so we gonna get fined. Let's get one more. I know you got one over there. How would you rather be rich? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do the Regina Hall thing that's trending online right now. That she was on the Tonight Show. You had to give up one. Which one would it be? Love, sex, or money? You can only give up one. What are you giving up? Love, sex, or money?
Love.
Because?
Hey, man, like, if I got money, I could pay for sex.
That ain't love.
I don't need love.
That's the point of the question. Okay.
I don't need love because...
In this instance of the question, again, this is trending, so we just piggybacking off of Regina Hall on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. The question was, if you had to choose one of the three, and I saw shout out to Ivani. Ivani put it out on her socials as well, and I mean, her comments was jumping. You over there. I know I could see the mental gymnastics you were doing when after I asked you was just like, I got to be careful with this one. This nigga Grizzo that hit me with some shit tonight, boy. Fucking love,
man. Love, man.
Because it can, you think you can get it if you got the bag. I've heard that argument.
That's facts, but I'm a guy like me. I don't need love. I don't need love.
You love yourself enough.
Long as I'm getting the money. Because I look at it, man. Ladies, you gotta understand. A man gets money to get sex.
Some of them get it.
We don't get money to get love. What we need the love for?
No.
We get money to get women.
Mm. Right.
And I don't care if the women don't love me, long as I'm fucking them.
Exactly.
I got the money.
Yeah, I did.
You feel what I'm
it's
saying?
all about.
So, hey, if I can live without it, I don't need no love. I'm gonna be honest.
Fair
because
enough.
it's a lot of shit out here that portray that they love you, but they don't love you for real. They don't love you.
It's just how Snoop said, they just love my doggy style.
They just love what you have.
Or what you got. Yeah.
What you got.
Yep.
And what you got is the money. Let's be honest.
We live in America. It's
Let's
a
be
capitalistic,
honest, ladies.
capitalistic society.
I know a lot of ugly niggas out here that got money.
Well,
you don't love that nigga because he ugly.
Why you think I dress
You
like
love
I
him
dress?
because he got money. He can help you do things. He can help you get your nails and hair done.
Amen.
Let's be honest.
Yep.
So love.
I said money only because I don't want to say this.
Well,
so,
you can live without money.
Yeah, I could. Well, this was my argument when I said money, and I said it in Yvonne from the West. So I say a true West End nigga go find a way to get to the bread. So you give me
okay.
You keep the love and keep the sex. Hopefully that come together. But the money, I could always go out here and break some shit down and come up. God damn it! So, but I could also understand the love part because, motherfuckers, and on the way up, motherfuckers gonna switch up on you.
Niggas gonna switch up on you. Ladies gonna switch up. The ones you think love you start to hate you.
Yeah.
So hey, I'd rather have money and give me a little sex here and there.
Buy your way away from the hate.
Man, one thing I learned, shout out to the white dude on the Delta airline.
Oh, what did he do?
He told me, he said, hey, you going to Vegas too? I said, yes. He said, hey, you know what's great when you go to Vegas? I said, what? He said, when you got some money, you could just pay for sex.
Amen.
Because no emotions is involved.
I said amen for that.
when somebody love you, that's when emotions come involved.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's just I totally understand. You talking to Greg J. Shit. Yeah.
So hey,
you gotta explain that.
I'm a type of person. I don't want no emotions. I'm gonna be honest.
Even comments that's gonna be jumping. You might have to.
Even though I'm a married man, but my wife know like I'm so nonchalant about things.
Yeah, it's gonna phase me.
It don't really phase me when love come about.
It don't phase.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. There's no need to again qualify the answers or so. You got the last one before we come up out of here?
Yeah, the last one I got is, have you ever used a fake ID? No.
Yeah.
I never used a fake ID.
Why? How old you
because I always look older than what I look.
Yeah, I thought you was older too.
You feel what I'm saying?
I was gonna say you're an old young nigga.
I never use a fake ID. What I need a fake ID for? I'm gonna be honest.
He already 35 and he got nephew in this.
Man, I was going to the clubs at 14. 14 years old, man. I'm gonna be honest. And at least you got to be like 18 or 21. I've been going to clubs.
Damn.
That's why when my partners be like, bro, you want to go to the club? Nah, I'm cool. I've been doing that shit at 14. I know what's going on in the clubs. And I'm gonna be honest, like the girls ain't twerking the same way in the clubs no more. They not. They not actually getting on the floor with their knees on the floor, twerking on you.
Okay.
Do you remember the Crybaby?
I do.
You remember the Crybaby, Jay?
I do. Look, I'm old enough to remember Luke Skywalker's dances came to down to the slip downtown. So yes, sir, I do. Busting it wide open.
So the people who don't remember the crybaby is when the man gotta lay on the floor and the girl get on top of him and start twerking. That's the crybaby.
Make that thing work.
They don't do that no more.
No.
So I don't go to clubs no more.
Those, we pay, man. They got us one day. Of course, they promoted around the hood. Luke coming with his dancers.
Yeah.
And it really was just a walkthrough. Supposed to be. They didn't say it was a performance or anything. But us, I'm in college, and we going. It doesn't matter. Me and my homeboys, not even my college friends, but me and my niggas from the West was like, we're going to see these hoes. We're going to see what these hoes hitting for. They think Richmond is Richmond, but we coming with some bread. We're going to see what these hoes really hitting for. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we go, and these hoes, I don't know who got the promoter got, but they got. I was like, yo, these ain't Luke hoes. Y'all just did this shit to get the club filled. It was about 5 hoes from Daddy Rabbits. But that bitch doing their thing, and we still gave us. We hit them off.
Daddy Rabbits, man. That's why I'm gonna be honest. Like my first strip club I've been to was in DC.
Yeah,
only because they show pussy. Richmond strip clubs don't show pussy, ladies and gentlemen.
No, they can't. They want us to leave.
That's more like a peak show to me. Right. All I get to see is titties. Bitch, I could go home and see titties. That's no problem. Like, true. I need to see something extra.
Especially if I'm paying. If I'm paying, I need to see.
Exactly. If I'm paying you, give me a little extra then.
Exactly. Like. Don't rip me off.
Facts.
Yeah, don't just
Facts.
Don't rip
show
me
me
off.
something else, man.
Do something special.
You more entertaining.
Yeah, I don't need you to be yapping my fucking head off.
Like, hey, titties. Hey, I seen titties my whole life. I seen titties.
That means you were breastfeeding.
I was a breastfeed baby. I done seen titties. Believe me. I done seen that my whole life.
I'm enjoying that cheese.
Give me something else.
Chukk, nephew, I tell you, man, it was a pleasure to have you here on the podcast. I'm gonna set up the Patreon so we can get about 5 or 10 minutes of you really letting loose, y'all. So do me a favor, because coming up soon is the Patreon channel of Taking Those Shorts podcast, and on that, here's the difference of what you're going to hear. You're going to hear conversations about not just comedy and life and personalities and things of that nature that you would normally see at the normal streaming channels for Taking Those Shorts. But if you're a real one, you might want to hit that. Like he's about to hit that daily on for the last time.
I'm going to hit it.
Yeah, we're going to the Patreon.
I'm going to hit it.
And so you going to hear that part of Chukk, nephew, on the Patreon. And that's going to be such a golden place for you to hear great content. So when that drops, do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe. You will not be, it's not going to be nothing crazy, but you're going to be getting so much value for the content that you'll be getting there. But in the meantime, every Friday, you catch this podcast live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and anytime and available anytime afterwards at Facebook and YouTube, all at Taking Those Shorts Pod. Before we wrap, let's go ahead and get some shout outs for the homie and give a round of applause. Great guest tonight, y'all, Mr. Chukk, nephew. Shout out to people, man.
Hey, man, first thing first, man, shout out to my mama. Because she's my real supporter, my real fan. No matter what I do in this life, she go support me. So shout out to my mama, shout out to you. She know who she is, but fuck it. But yeah, man, shout out to my wife and my kids. That's a fact. Man, just shout out to the people, who believe I had the potential to be something, but I ain't believing in myself. Shout out to y'all, man. So none of the people I shout out to, man.
Good stuff, Mr. Chukk nephew.
Yes.
Great to talk to you, sir. I can't wait to see what this next 15 minutes go. Now you're going to see the dark side of Jay Grizzle, all right? You seen the professional side. You was all impressed and shit like, You know, that first time here, you see the light. Now you're going to see the gutter nigga, all right? We on the corner, goddamn, Brooklyn Park and goddamn Metal Bridge right there.
Thanks. Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate so much support. That's going to probably be the name. Well, I'll find a way to phrase it, but support is definitely going to be the title of this podcast because Chukk nephew had so much support out here in these comedy game streets that's what got him here and is going to continue to propel him even further into the stand-up comedy game. I wish you so much success, brother. Thank you again for coming. I appreciate that. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine right.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzly.